What's going on, everybody? Rob A here, and today we're taking a look once again at the Mega Construx Call of Duty series, now part of the Mega Construx Black Series Crash Site Battle. So for those of you who thought Mega Construx Call of Duty was dead, it's not. Here's another set. How cool is that? So the set does have 456 pieces, and I believe I bought this for $40. I bought it through Walmart.com, so if you're interested in picking it up, you should be able to find it there. If I remember, I'll put a link in the description, but don't hold me to that. I'm very, very forgetful. But this is called Crash Site Battle, and as you can see, we have a downed helicopter outside of a hotel, and there's a lot of stuff going on. You can see some missiles coming in from the side. The helicopter wreckage is on fire. You got this heavy armored dude with some sort of a powered chain gun, or maybe it's I don't know if this is supposed to be powered or if this is an ammo feed or what, but you got that going on. Then you've got a dude up here with his little laser sight coming down. That's pretty interesting. They have a little laser sight piece to paint targets, so pretty cool. I don't know if these are named characters from the video game series. I'll show you on the top. You can see a better view. You guys can let me know. One of them does come with a golden gun, which kind of indicates to me that probably these are important characters, but I'm not familiar with the Call of Duty game series. I just enjoy the building sets. So on the back you can see a little bit more detail here. The crashed helicopter, of course, the hotel. I don't know what's inside the hotel, probably not much, but hopefully we get at least a little bit of detailing there. You can see the accessories listed on the back. You've got the backpack with the chain gun, various ammos, various gun bits and tools, weapons, etc. Missiles with a missile rack, a flag, and just various bits and bobs. You can see over here we've got co-sell items, more to collect. Looks like paratrooper kind of guys, and all that kind of stuff. More the weapon crate figures. So pretty cool. This says pretty hefty. I mean, 456 pieces. It feels weighty, so that's pretty neat. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get this set opened up, put together, and we're gonna check it out together in just a moment. Alright guys, so here we have the Crash Site Battle all put together. Let's take a quick look, and first we're going to start with the micro figures. We may as well start with this guy. So here's the deal. I don't play Call of Duty, I just enjoy building sets. So I don't know if these are named characters or who they might be. So if you guys know, drop the info down in the comments, please and thank you. So the first thing we get is this big, heavily armored fella, and he's got a this looks like an ammo container. I don't think it's to power. It might be both. It might be to power this device, the gun, the minigun, and contain ammo, but I'm not entirely sure. These could be like gas canisters or something to power it, but again, let me know in the comments. But you get this figure, and there's some decent printing on the back. It's certainly not the best I've ever seen, but it's not terrible. It's okay. But the armor's very nice. So for those of you uninitiated with these figures, you can remove the weapon here. Pull this right out. You see that? You have to remove the head to get the armor piece off, but you can do that without too much trouble. Just pop the head off, and then you got to come back here and pull it up over this tab on the waist. And underneath, you've just got your normal guy, looking almost like a Cobra bat, to be honest. So you could definitely mod that into like a Cobra bat figure. But then you just slide this over, and this back piece goes over the belt and it just snaps on to that tab, and then you've got your heavy armor guy, complete with little figure stand. Both figures in this set do include a figure stand, so that's pretty cool. And then this just plugs right in to the back, and then you can reattach the weapon in this guy's hands to some degree of success. There we go. So there you go. You got your super heavy armor guy. And then this rotates too. It doesn't free spin, but it does rotate, so that's pretty cool. You got that going on. Alright, next up we have this duder over here. Again, we have the figure stand. I'll just pull him off right here. And he does have a laser sight. Unfortunately, mine came very, very bent. This is actually... So I got this set like weeks ago, full stop. But I wanted to make sure that this was as straight as possible. So I have heated this. I put it in a vise and left it there for weeks. And you can bend it back. It's a lot better than it was. It was like legit like curved over on itself. But it's still, no matter how much I straighten it out, like I'll heat it up and I'll straighten it out, and it just wants to kind of naturally get this curve in it. So that's unfortunate. It would be nice if they had packed this on like a little piece of cardboard, because you do, I believe there was something in this set that was attached on a piece of cardboard. I don't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, it would have been nice just to get this attached to something so that it wouldn't get bent out of shape like it has. But I'll keep at it, you know. You just got to add a little bit of a heat just to soften the plastic, and then, you know, straighten it out a little bit over time. But hopefully if you guys pick this set up, you won't encounter the same problem I did. But it just plugs into the end of the flashlight here, and he can use that to guide the missiles that you see around the set. But so he does include that. He's also got a golden gun. Well, just the body of the gun is golden, the barrel, stock, ammunition magazine, and the sight are all cast in black plastic, but you do get that as well. Pretty nice face print. You see there's a silver skull printed on the mask. And again, it's the same deal. He's got a little vest on that comes right off. He's also got these little rubber knee pads. The feet actually can wiggle around on this figure, because I think the feet are separate pieces. Yeah, so you can pull those off if you need to or want to, I guess. His little knee pad is slipping. But yeah, if you're not familiar with these figures, he's got some tattoos on as well, which tells me he's probably definitely a named character that I'm just not familiar with. But it seems pretty cool overall. Yeah, so the figures themselves have really nice articulation. You got a ball jointed head, you got a rotating waist, you got universal joint shoulders out in all the way around, universal joint elbows out in all the way around, you got a swiveling wrist, you got ball joint hips, so you get front and back, you know, front good range, back decent range. This gets in the way a little bit. You got a 90 degrees at the knee, and then you can get a little wiggle out of the foot, but you have to make sure you don't accidentally pull that off. Anyway, that is the figures included with the set, but of course it is named Crash Site Battle for a reason, and that is because of this Crash Site Battle. Here you go. So you can see this helicopter chunk here. We'll start with this really quickly. It's a very nicely made helicopter chunk. The top is not easily removed for like access to the interior, which is more or less fine. I mean, you can remove it. It's just bricks, but there you go. We'll just remove it so you guys can see inside. You do get some printed controls and stuff there. You get a little control stick, 2 seats, which is nice. It's really well done for what is essentially just a piece of wreckage on the side here. You got a little floppy bit so it'll rest at an angle, and this just can plug right back on. There we go. You got your symbol from the game in there. And of course, you can rotate the rotor if you want to. So you got that going on. These are all adjustable and things like that. So I mean, with pieces, you could rebuild this helicopter if that was something you wanted to do. And of course, you've got a fiery missile lodged in the top of the helicopter chunk, which is pretty fun, I guess. You got some little fire bits coming off of there, and that is the titular crash of the crash site. You also get a flag here. That's included. It's printed only on one side, but that's a nice little bonus, I guess. You get an extra missile on this fancy rack for reasons, I guess. And then, of course, we get the hotel facade, and it's just a facade. Like it's a decent build. It's got okay scale. I wish it would have been a little bit taller, perhaps, but it's not too bad. You can see it only goes about this far back. You do get a staircase here, but really nothing else on the interior of the building, which is fine. But what you do get is this little ball jointed piece up at the top here, up the roof, that actually holds a missile on it. So you can adjust this to however you like and have the missile, you know, come flying in thanks to this guy's laser. I mean, the missile's going to be at a bit of a curve, but you know, you got that going on. So yeah, at least you got some windows and stuff that you can kind of shoot out of. You got a couple of doorways here, so it is decent for action-y sort of scenarios, because you can, you know, kind of have the guy hiding out here, firing from the window, whatever. But you know, once he's in there, you can kind of tell that it's a little squatty for a hotel, you know? Like you got some low ceilings in this hotel is all I'm saying. It's like, yeah, I can't raise my arms in this hotel. That's a bummer. It's just smacking the ceiling. So yeah. But overall, I mean, it's a fun little set. I'm a little bit bummed about the laser sight here. I'm going to keep on working on this to try and straighten it out. But I am very happy to see more Call of Duty sets. I love the vehicles and weapons. And the hotel's okay. All of these pieces are printed. The hotel logos and stuff like that, those are all printed pieces, which is what we've come to expect from Mega Construx these days. So overall, it's a pretty good set. Yeah, I just would have really liked to see a little more effort put into the hotel, especially when you compare the size of the helicopter to the front of the hotel itself. This could have been just, you know, a couple of bricks higher, maybe. Even if they made more windows to kind of have less pieces necessary. But overall, it's not terrible. Yeah, so that's going to do it for this review. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the review, please consider hitting that like button. It really does help me out. Of course, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to support my channel, please go to patreon.com/RobA and become a patron. You can just give a little bit. That's, you know, that's really a couple of dollars a month really helps make the difference in what I am able to do with these reviews. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next time. Bye for now.